everyone, welcome back to my channel for another weekly update on Operation Birthday Bod. So I just completed week 8 of 14 and I am going into week 9, which is so crazy. The time is flying by so fast. I think I said this last week, but I feel like I did not anticipate it to go by this quick. I am definitely getting anxious and more excited as the weeks go by for the end of this 14-week challenge. And so it's been fun so far, to be honest. It really has. Today is December the 3rd. We just finished with Thanksgiving and now we're quickly moving into Christmas, and it's just like, slow down, it's going way too fast. But it makes me excited because I know that my birthday is just right around the corner. My birthday is the 5th of January, and so being right after Christmas, it's like Christmas happens and then boom, there's my birthday. Rayleigh's birthday just so happens to be the 9th of January, so 4 days after mine, she's celebrating her 9th birthday. So it is gonna be such a fun and festive time between Christmas and the beginning at Christmas, New Year's, and then the first 2 weeks of January. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome. Few things this week that I really just wanted to kind of sit down and chat with you guys about. I know that these videos are mainly consisting of me just sitting down in front of the camera and just talking to you, letting you know how my week has gone. And I'm also talking to myself because it helps me process how the week has gone, what I can do differently, what I have done that I've improved on from last week, and how I can go forward to continue this journey and make the best of it. And so I'm gonna try soon after this, maybe getting some additional content in there, maybe some workout footage. I go to Planet Fitness Gym, so it's a very sneaky, I guess you could say, to try to get a camera in there, or at least just videoing with your phone, to be able to get some footage of some of my workouts. And so that's always interesting to see if that'll work out. But this week has been interesting. Not difficult, not hard, but interesting, I guess. So I have been kind of in a mental fog really this week, just not feeling like I'm giving it 100% like I should be. And it doesn't take much to motivate me or to re-motivate me. It doesn't take a whole lot of time and effort to get me back on feeling like I need to feel. But it usually happens about 2 months into any new training program that I start. I get a little, not bored, but I just get complacent, where I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm just tired of this and I don't want to do it anymore. I give up. And I know that it's always just kind of a fleeting feeling that I have. It's not something that stays for very long. So I know that I will get past this, as I have for a couple of times in the past, a few weeks ago. And I just have to kind of refocus my goal, refocus where I really see myself now and where I'm going. Just refocusing my eyes to where I want them, where I want to see myself at the end of this 14 weeks. And you know, I was kind of feeling a little bit down and out, I guess, this week, just not feeling 100%, not giving my best, and feeling kind of out of it, mental fog, and where I really want to see myself going. And I know that it's gonna take some time because I do have an ultimate goal in mind, and I know that that's gonna be longer than just a 14-week challenge. It's an ongoing thing. You know, you're growing your mental, you're growing in your mind, you're growing in your spiritual, you're growing in your physical, and it's not just a 14-week thing, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, I'm done. I've reached my goal and now I can just move on. It's not like that. It's definitely something that I'm trying to push myself harder for, to be a better person, to be a better Christian, be a better individual altogether. And I know that that's a work in progress for anybody, really. So I'm just kind of feeling all of that, all of those thoughts right now, and it's kind of weighing on me a little bit. this week I've done pretty well, to say the least, on my workouts, on my food. Everything's gone as planned. I really haven't done anything off. I haven't had anything off plan at all. But for some unbeknown reason, my body has decided to kind of just plateau on my weigh-ins. Thanksgiving happened. I had my normal plate. I went up in my weight just a little bit, not enough to really make a huge difference, but it seems like since then I have not been able to come down from that. And so that is kind of discouraging. Last week I did mention that I was possibly going to be lowering my calories again this week, but since that point I have actually decided against lowering anything any further than where I'm at. I am actually going to be starting a carb cycle. So if you don't know what that is, basically I'm going to be doing a 2-day low carb, 1-day high carb, 2-day low carb, 1-day high carb. And that basically just kind of reboosts the metabolism, boosting that fat burn a little bit more. And that's what I want to try to do in these last few weeks of my birthday prep, is to just kind of just recharge and just give it a big boost to go forward for the next several weeks. So I'm going to be doing that carb cycle for 3 weeks, and that will actually put me completing that the weekend of Christmas. And so that way, hopefully by Christmas, I will have lowered in body fat percentage a little bit more and have been closer to reaching my goal of where I want to be. And so that has been something that I kind of thought about in the past, a couple weeks ago, and then I just kind of dismissed it. But now that I've gone like 2 weeks now and my weight has just kind of plateaued, I'm like, okay, now I think it's time to really recharge and try to go kick it up a gear and go to the next level with it. So I'm not changing my calories at all, basically just going to be doing the carb cycle, and I started that today. So far I'm pretty pleased with it. Then also my wonderful sisters are doing such a wonderful job, fabulous job of prepping my birthday party. And I don't know all the specific details. They're not really giving me any full-on information of what this party is going to entail. I do know it's happening the Friday of my birthday. We're supposed to be all gathering at one sister's house for the first part of the party. Everybody's going to be kind of gathering there. And then after that, a few of us are going to be going to a really nice restaurant to have the second part of the party. So I'm pretty excited about it. The closer it gets, the little bit more anxious I get. I just get excited because age is just a number to me. I've never really been concerned with my age. I've never been concerned with the idea of, oh my God, I'm 30, I feel so old. I mean, yes, there are some days I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel so old. It's all about how you feel on the inside. It's all about how you feel on the outside, and knowing your confidence level and just growing in that. And I think that's important. So I'm pretty excited about my birthday, turning 30. I feel like it's kind of a milestone into a true adulthood. There's no turning back at this point. Your 20s are behind you. You've lived your wild years, I guess to say. I really wasn't all that wild, but you've lived your wild years, your young years, your excuse to be young. But 30 is still young, but at the same time, it's like, okay, now it's time to grow up. It's time to mature. It's time to start living an adult life. And so that's kind of how I view that. Not so much as the fact that age is a number and I'm turning 30, oh my, 40 and 50 and all these, life is what you make it. And truly, that's how I feel. And so along the lines of my birthday, like I said, my plans and my goal for this whole prep was to be able to buy a dress and wear it with the utmost confidence that I have never had ever. Just to feel amazing, feel confident, and just not give 2 cares to the world of what they might think, because inside you feel amazing. Because I feel amazing. And so that's where I've been. This whole process has been basically around me wanting to get an outfit and just rock it. That's what I want to do. I want to rock an outfit and feel confident and feel like $1 million and know that I am had worked my tail off to get to where I am gonna be. And so I have not really taken any time until this weekend to actually get online and start looking up outfits, looking up dresses, and until this weekend. And so this weekend I looked up a couple of websites, found a couple of outfits. I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe. Found another dress on Macy's website, and I was like, ah, the heavens were singing to me because I was like in love with this outfit. But it might be a little bit too dressy. So I'm thinking a possibility of something a little bit more downscale. We'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see how that plays out, because the dress is very gorgeous and also very, the price tag is very pretty as well. So, the dress is definitely basically the icing on the cake for this whole shebang, this whole 14 weeks. The dress is just the icing on the cake. So pretty excited to see how everything turns out for that. The next thing I was going to tell you guys, I have been filming all of these videos on my cell phone. Quality has been so far really good. I've enjoyed doing it on my phone, but it has been a little bit of a task to get the video itself, to get the camera itself set up on this setup that I have created. And so I was able to snag a really great deal on Black Friday, and I got myself a camera and a tripod. It has not been delivered yet, so I am patiently waiting, patiently waiting for this camera to be delivered with the tripod so that I can start using it. So hopefully by the next video, I will be using my new camera, and I am so excited about it because that is like something that I've really wanted for a little while. So this way, Rayleigh and I will be able to document our memories and hold on to those forever. I know this video really wasn't as ordinary as all my other videos, different information, different little chit chat. I know that I just sit down in here and talk to you guys and tell you how my week has gone. And, you know, I honestly hope that you guys are being able to, I hope in some way that this is encouraging you to really just step out and reach for your goals and do something outside your comfort zone to push yourself a little bit harder. And in the end, you won't regret it. I know that I have not regretted one bit of this yet. I say yet, but I haven't regretted any of this so far. It's been a blast. It's not really been that difficult. I'm learning through the whole process. I'm not being coached by anybody. I am literally just taking what information I've tried to gather over the last year and a half and put it to use. And that's truly all I've been doing. And whether it's doing myself any good, I guess we'll find out. But I am pretty excited so far of how it's not just a physical and it's not just about the scale. It has been so much more about the spiritual, about the mental, about the emotional, the ties to all of that, all of your emotions. It's so much more. And I know I touched a little bit about that last week or the week before. This being so much more than just the physical. When you're on a plan like this, you know, you have so much more to consider, so much more baggage. You know, really, when you are going through life changes and you're making those changes in your body, you're not just making them in your body, but you're making them in your heart and in your mind, and it definitely starts to change you, hopefully for the better, of course. But you start dealing with things that you thought that you didn't have to deal with, dealing with things that you thought had been long gone in the past or you had completely let go of. But it's that extra baggage that you've been holding on to subconsciously that you just need to let go. And so when you start making those life changes, whether it be a weight loss or you know, another life situation, whatever it may be that you're going through, you just have to push through and start just finding your self-worth in it all, and knowing that you are good enough and you are able to succeed. And just tell yourself that every single day, and you'll start seeing the changes of it. I know that for myself. It's been interesting, to say the least. I have definitely felt myself growing stronger and reaching for more, trying to be a better individual, what I can do better, what I can be to excel myself in the future, to excel myself in my career, because that's, honestly, you want to be the best person that you can possibly be, not just for yourself, but for those around you, because people like to be around positive people. And I truly believe that. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your support and your love. Comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys next week for the end of week 9. And I hope that I have a little bit happier news, a little bit more cheerful video for you guys next time. So again, thanks so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you next week.